Dude, that was too much. It described the exact bite.
There was no growl. It was just he lunged like this with his head. He didn't even get up. Like this, not biting, just open mouth. And he still got me because I didn't expect it. And then he was still laying in sleep, like nothing happened.
Do you have a mark?
Yeah. I mean, now it's sewed up and stuff, but here.
And it got sewed up.
And here, yeah.
And then he just went, no big deal.
Yeah, like he didn't even know that he hurt me. But it was not a bite per se that he wanted to harm me. It's a bite that, open bite, kind of like this, going like, hey, I'm not comfortable with this, get away.
And it was when he was lying down?
Yeah, so it's all in the same position. Other triggers that he has, so we just want to make sure that, like, you know.
It's only when he's lying down though. That's the only time where he's like exhibited, like when we first got him, he was lying down and I was kind of petting him while he was lying down and he growled at me.
Yep.
And I told him no at that point, so I was like, you know, kind of shocked.
You just heard the description of the quote-unquote bite to the face, and you heard what they think it was. They do not think it was a bite to the face. They think it was an open mouth hit to her face and him saying, get away from me. And this happened shortly after they got him. He was rescued. I don't remember the exact situation. I know he was in a backyard for a while. He might have moved around to different places, but he didn't have a great growing up process. But they don't think it was a bite to the face. I'm not so sure at this point. I am still trying to figure it out because if it is a bite to the face, that is a big, big, big deal. Imagine, nice lady, nice owner, and he bites her in the face. It can't happen. And we need to deal with things very differently if it was in fact a bite. If it was what they think it was, which is a open mouth, get out of here, the teeth catches her and causes injury, that's different. Which one do we hope it is? Of course, we hope it's the latter. We hope it is boldness and not aggression. Boldness can be dealt with quite easily, actually. Aggression, bite to the face, rehearsing bite to the face, and then you heard her say he just went back to bed. He didn't care or know. Biting someone in the face and then just going, I'm going to sleep. That's a big deal, right? So, you have all the information that I have. I'm still trying to decipher. I need to be skeptical, right? They tell me stuff, clients, and I'm going like, okay, did they read that situation right? It turns out they did read it right, okay? Which as this video goes on, and the thing that you're gonna see him do to her and me slow down and break down for you is gonna show you the boldness of this dog. So we're going to watch that right now. We're going to get to that, and then I will keep talking to you about their situation and about what happens and what they need to do going forward.
No. We hold them to a really high standard.
I don't care. Go play. Go play. You don't get it. Dude, that was too much. So you're going to see it again right now. This is not good. This is too bold of a dog who uses his mouth. It was after that, and after I rewatched the video, that I realized that he did not bite her face on purpose, that he is not a horrible dog. He is a dog who says, I'm going to do with you what I will. I will launch myself at your back. I will use my teeth and this long nose to try to kind of mouth you and hit you with my teeth, and I will do what the hell I want to do. And that's the problem with this dog. Aggression is not the problem with this dog. Boldness is the problem with this dog. Okay? And she does a pretty good job. You saw those knees a couple times afterwards. I talked to her about doing that before as he's running up, but it's boldness. And these Dobermans and a lot of dogs, they use their mouth as like another appendage. I've talked about that before. He just jumped on her back. He was not trying to hurt her, but he mouthed her bun. It was not good. He is too bold. So she has to be careful. She needs to be the boss, but she needs to be careful.
This was like the biggest one he's done.
That was big.
That was big.
And he was excited, but it also is a little bit like, I can do with her what I will, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that the way he jumped on her just now was worrying? Like that's something that's like he's shown a behavior that, because you said that it seems like
I think it's a little worrying.
He can do with her what he will. Like,
no, it's not like he does.
I think it's a little worrying.
A little worrying.
Yeah.
I mean,
He never.
I
had
don't know the last
opportunity
time I
to
saw
do
that.
though here out because I don't take him to the field, and whenever he's out in the field, I just have him run after me.
Let's walk and talk. I'm totally listening. I want to hear what you say.
And basically, he never had done that. Like
I know.
only inside.
I know. I
Should I
can.
do
I think it's
make
the
him
fact
not?
that he did do it.
I can count on my hand that how many times I've seen a dog do that to somebody. That high, that hard on someone's back. I can count on my hands, and I've trained probably 10,000 dogs. Maybe 2 hands. So it's something we got to be aware of. Like, yeah, I think I said it when it happened. I do with her what I will, and that's not great. It's, you know, and it was playful, but it was still, it was too much. It was too bold.
So
There needs to
what?
be a boundary there.
Right. So what do I do now with that kind of?
I think you continue to be hardcore with the knees when it's in front of you, because you can't really do much when it's to the back of you.
Exactly.
So if you fix it with, if he's going to do that in front of you, or even that right there, let this guy take the hit. Like, you want to come up and run at me, you're going to take the freaking hit. I even like proactive knees, like as they're coming, I'll do a knee at the last second, and then they jump and run in their head right into my knee. And like, you jumped into my knee.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, I know it was the last second I put it up there, but technically you ran into my knee.
Yeah, with
Well, it
that
teaches
force.
them, right? That-
Totally.
Yeah.
They start to go, she's not as light and like as weak as I
Right.
thought. Like, you actually have a hard knee. You have a thing that can punish him, you know?
Yeah. I will do the same thing. If he like just walks everywhere, I just don't care. I'll just walk. This is my path. Like,
Good.
you move around me, but it's like being open in the field when he has space, I guess.
I went to this this lady from a rescue asked me to go to San Diego Humane Society and help her decide on this dog. And we go out to the place, and it's all positive reinforcement at this place. And there's 4 people, workers, and then me. And this pit bull comes out, and he just starts jumping on the people. And he just springs off him, springs off him, springs off him, like it was a big game. And this is all positive place. This is a giant Humane Society. He runs at me. I do my proactive last second knee. He launches himself, because why wouldn't he? I'm going to be a trampoline like every other person. And I go like this, and he runs his big old head into my knee. And he looked at me, and he's just like, okay, things are different now. And like, that's what it can do. So based on what you heard them say, what you saw, what I've said in this voiceover, we can all pretty much assume that it was not a bite to her face, and that is great news. So what do they have to do going forward? There is no jumping on them. There is no running into them. You heard me talk about the knees. They need to be the bosses of the house. When they ask something, they expect him to do it. They also can't go snuggle with him while he's laying on the ground, right? They need to give that time. These 2 owners are some of the best owners that I've ever had come to me, okay? They are amazing with this dog. They walk that line of being firm with him, but loving him as like a new rescue really, really, really well. But they got a bulldog, and these Dobermans, it's a Doberman thing more than any other breed. They use their long nose as an appendage, and they use it. And I'm not even saying for aggression. They use it. They come over and they hit your hand. They hit your crotch. They use that nose. It's a very strong nose. I don't know how else to put it, okay? So that was the breakdown of the video. Not a bad dog. Wonderful owners that did the right thing for this guy. He ended up staying with us for a week, and he was an awesome dog. All right, like the video, obviously comment and subscribe and hit that bell so you see all my videos.